Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, Grand Spartan. 7 days to die. Yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of work today. Still have to kind of figure out which task I need to take on first. I could kind of leave this the way it is. Let's put one more layer up here. You know, it's kind of made a boo-boo here. I'm going to have to build my way up from the outside to get this outer rim done. Or I could just do this. Just like that. We're going to go one more in the air. Do it this way. I'm going to pick up right here where we left off. All I did was about a 20 or 30 second runoff or whatever it was. Did my test recording. And I tried a couple other programs today. The issue I'm running into with capturing is that I have a streaming or a capturing PC. So I'm not using a program that is capturing what I'm doing on the gaming PC. It's its own thing. And so all the forums and articles I read were how to get the best performance out of a gaming PC that captures on the same gaming PC, not the dual PC setup that I have here. So I have to do a little bit more research, but based on what I'm seeing here on the test recording, I felt like it looked okay. Yeah, someone said I could do, you know what, I'm going to have to do that to all the corners, or I could do this number right here. Something like that. Anyway, yeah, with the whole capture thing, get it figured out. Motion blur is off. Turn that off. Some of you said you were getting seasick. I don't know what's up with that. I've never experienced that myself. Of course, if I've ever been on a cruise ship, I've never gotten sick from that either. Maybe that has something to do with it. But yeah, the motion sickness, I don't get that. I don't get that myself. Nail this down, but yeah, maybe we'll do bulletproof glass up top. But you know, I thought about doing the top so I could expand it if I needed to. Now we probably won't make the transition over from the other base to this base till after the horde. Maybe we have time. I'll just have to see. But I have a big giant catwalk to come up with, and I'm not worried about the top quite yet. Maybe we'll put a top on it. But right now, I need to get this catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk. Let's see. Catwalk with railings. How many can we make? 596? I say let's make 150. I don't know how many blocks it is between here and there. Let's go check it. Let's measure it out. Give it a little quick... So we are at... Five. Oh, that didn't look right. Hold on. 23. 7. Now we are at 43.35 is like 60 something, 62. Let's make 65 of those suckers. And we can get rid of this. Oh, I have a zombie. I caught myself a zombie, y'all. Come here, gal. Don't be ruining my spikes. Oh, that's 2 times I missed her. She is dead. Dead. Oh, we also need quarter blocks. Boy, those crafted fast. Let's make 100 of those. Just 1 second. Sorry about that. I had little footsteps in the house. I was supposed to be here by myself, so I had to go check it out. Don't need any baddies creeping around. Yeah, too bad I don't have a just an auto button here to hold down for a minute while I auger this out. This was a nice little temporary fix for what we needed. And I thought I was going to go a different direction, but, you know, I changed my mind. Middle of a project again. Nothing new if you follow the channel. Do it all the time, and that's the beautiful thing about the old auger. Auger is the key to my success here on the game. Yeah, I gotta get up in there. Get up in there. Taking a sip of my coffee. This is a nice little time to take a coffee break. You know, got coffee in one hand, mouse in the other. So all we have to do is do this twice. Do it here and do it down on the bottom. Good to go. Tell you what we can do to speed this process up is pair wet concrete blocks 54. Get it up to 100%. Choose through it a lot faster. Need to upgrade this blade on here too. Wow, we could have a blue blade. A blue blade. It's like blueberry pie. So we could have an extra 100 points on the blade. It's going to help us in harvest when we're mining resources, and it's going to help chewing through reinforced concrete blocks when the Grand Spartan makes a boo-boo or changes his mind in the middle of a build like this. I wonder if I can jump off the top of this thing and not break my leg. Oh, yeah, I can. Look at this. Whoop, right there. All right, let's go to the side with the... All right, we're about to eliminate this problem with the zombies. Let's duck down like this. With the zombies being able to beat upon this thing, no longer it will have anything to beat upon. You know, at some point in this playthrough, I really might increase the capacity of the auger. A couple thousand or something, you know. I think we're at 5,000 on the server, but I would at least speed things along a little more. I'm still going to have to repair it just the same amount, but just won't have to stop and reload every 20 seconds or whatever it is. I've never timed it, but probably around 20-30 seconds at the most. Let's time it and see what a full tank takes here in just a moment. We'll time it out and we'll know for sure how long a 200 tank of gas will go. All right, so here we go. We're going to time a full tank of gas. Oh, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll run out of gas. Well, that failed. I don't have my soundboard, or I give you a little fail sound. Look at it wobbling back and forth there. Boom, 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 boom. Let's run over to the bike of minis. I don't know why I ran over there anyway. I have a bad habit of doing that. I have a mini bike, but I run everywhere. I did that on the stream this past weekend. Let's take a couple cans. Do a reload. Now. Got the timer going. Oh, we might not be able to check it because this is going to collapse before the gas runs out. Well, that was also a fail. A failed attempt, maybe some other time. I cannot believe that the wood spikes are holding that up, but they really are. I'll take the bullets. Thank you for those. Oh, we can fix that. Let's get our wood frames here on our belt. Do this little number right here. Oh! Don't fall on the spike, Spartan. Son of a gun. Build my way on around to the other side. Build around to the other side. Build around to the other side. Do 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 do. All right, let's pick these up and try not to fall down into our own trap. Let's get a little bit of scrap back. Can we get a little bit of scrap back? Yeah, we get a little bit of scrap back for augering these. They're just gonna go bye-bye anyway. We'll need it to make a couple more. We're not gonna get too spike crazy with it. We're gonna have some shotgun turrets doing the bulk of the damage if I can get those things installed in time. Yeah, you get 30 per spike back. That's not bad. It's about just a fraction of what it costs to make them, but might as well get these two on this side, huh? All of that journey looking for scrap, and I was about to lose all of what we have here. Won't do all of them, just most of them. Oh, and there it goes. All right. Why can't I hit that? Oh, there it goes. Perfect. And we're gonna seal this off like that. Nice. I'm gonna get a shot or two on all of these. We're gonna turn all of these to steel. I'll just do what we just did and put some frames up, build my way back across. That's nice. A little bit of scrap we got back. Didn't have any other scrap in inventory. No, we didn't. So a little bit of scrap we got back, repaired all of the rest of the spikes that were damaged from the horde. Almost all. Good, good, good. All right, well, that is done. Now, let's get our quarter block out and put a frame up here so we can reach. Looks like a weekend. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. Now, I need to go back to the base, too, and get some more cement kicking. We might just have enough to get this done, folks. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we'll be lacking on the other side there, but perhaps we will have enough to do this. Don't break your leggy. Oh, well, okay, that's not bad. Let's get into the center, which is right here. Put another. And get one going on the corner. Something like, well, we don't need that. Why am I putting those there? I don't really know if I even need that. I might be able to span that whole area with the quarter blocks instead, you know? You following me? So let's make the... Oh, how did I do that? Did you see that? I upgraded one like 2 blocks down. That's a bit odd. Oh, the floaty blocks. The floaty blocks. Yeah, they won't stay floaty very long, though. I can't stand that. Oh. People make these builds that float in the air magically. Not for the Grand Spartan. There are a lot of those kind of base builds out there, too. I'm very traditional. Very traditional. Okay. So it'll look like that. You know what, we could... You see, technically, see a little white block? Counts as a whole block. Technically, it's attached to that block. right there, so it counts as a whole concrete block, even though it's all, you know, not really. I think the idea had, don't break. Oh, it didn't break my leg. It didn't break my leg. Okay. Probably gonna need a good many more of those. Mm-hmm. There. And one there. All right. Want to make sure I have plenty of support. That way, even if we lose one, it should not fall. I'm not going to say that it won't, but, you know, it should hold up no matter, you know, if we lose some supports. Sure that that's right. And then we can build this. Let's try to put a frame down as we fall this time. Oh, we got it. Mm-hmm. Ah, silly cactus. Got me. Cactus got me. Ah, got me again. Oh. Don't do it. Don't do that. I went from the wrong way. There we go. There. Oh, wait a minute. Was I one short on that? Is that right? Doesn't look right. Well, build on up. Do it like that. And we're going to do the same thing over here. All right. And don't break a leg. Let's get these. We're going to need more quarter blocks. Let's go ahead and make another. We'll make another 50. A couple minutes. Those can be making while we're doing what we're doing. We could even do this number right here. It's gonna look all pretty, y'all. Hopefully. Hopefully it do what we want it to do. All right, let's get this upgraded here. I'm gonna take another sip of my coffee. Why not? We're eventually gonna need to upgrade this stuff to reinforced concrete. I don't imagine we'll get any cops in this horde, but you know I did talk about bumping up the old difficulty. So who knows? Well, maybe not the feral radiated cops. But we certainly could see some regular cops. Not gonna rule that out. I have a wandering horde coming at me. Oh, I do. Hey, cheerleader gal, with your white skirt. I'll have to save that for old Crow. Heard that he likes wearing those. Likes being on the Grand Spartan cheer squad. Oh, there's my tuna! My 2 cans of tuna. I can sing a little song about it. Put it in my mini back storage and carry it around. Yep. Get all excited about my tuna. Let's get over here before they break my frames. Businessman. Oh, I got power. Oh, he broke. Oh, he hit me in the leg. Or did I do that off of the ball? I think he got me in the leg. Come on over here. I don't need the bodies to pile up too high because they're going to start to despawn on top of each other. I was going to save those bodies for... oh, treasure map. All right. Nurse Nancy has a split. See, she knew what's up. She's like, here you go, Grand Spartan. This is for your leg that I know my partner's going to break. Oh, $5.20 for the coat. That's decent quality coat. Oh, what are they doing over there? You stop that foolishness. Play dead. Play dead. Do it for the cameras. Oh, they broke my piece of rebar. That's okay. I just broke about 7 or 8 myself. Is that even going across? Even Steven? Why can't I go one more? Okay. Okay. All right. Now, we're going to need even more quarter blocks. You never have enough quarter blocks. Don't misplace that, Spartan. Don't you do it. Don't. Ah. Ah. There we go. There we go. Let's go ahead and get another, let's get 100 going. You know, we'll use them eventually because this base is going to grow, grow, grow. It's going to be like one of those bath time friends that you have the little capsule and you put it in the tub and it grows big. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about, but they were a lot of fun when you were a kid, right? Used to enjoy those things. Little dinosaur will grow 100 times its normal size. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making things up. All right. Well, we have a zombie over there. He's taking a look at... I don't know what he's taking a look at. Maybe he's thinking about carving something out of that block. You know, they do that. Let's go ahead and use a bandage. Get our health up. You never know when you get hit by a wolf pack or something like that. Not the NC State one either. What does our mini bike look like for storage? Put that and that in there. Take our knife, stick this in there. And... oh, you all probably didn't expect this today. Are we getting 2? Let's look at Knife Guy. Knife Guy, where are you at, Knife Guy? Now we might need to make a machete. I don't know if you get better yield from a machete than you do a hunting knife. I don't know. Maybe you can tell me that. I know I was just looking at Knife Guy. All right. Little 10% harvest count for the next one. So, still not on, you know, where we need to be, but we're getting there slowly. One more point and get a little bonus yield. I think because I don't put points in a lot of other things, I will put the points in Knife Guy. I think that's going to be beneficial for us to do that. Are there any other bodies? I'm going to throw out the rotted flesh. Oh, I don't have space for my can of tuna. What am I to do? Oh, we'll throw out the animal fat. How about that? Okay. All right. Put that away. Pull this back out. Start to upgrade the process here. Yeah, wet concrete blocks can hold a good bit of weight. This morning, See, if you make the wet concrete block, you can attach 12 of those. The 13th will make it collapse. They hold a good bit of weight. Kind of surprised by that. Never paid attention to it. A few things changed with all of that on Alpha 16, and so I did the wet concrete blocks and took a look at it. I was like, wow, look at that. You can extend those out 12, 13 before they collapse. Don't break your leg, Grants. March it. Little base building 101 today. Started off strong with it. Base building is strong in this one. With this one, I had the resources on me, but we do need to get back over to our little hold up and get some more resources kicking. Let's use up what we have, though. We got a little bit of scrap from something. What did we get that from? Anyone see? I didn't see. I don't know what I scrapped. All right. Oh yeah, the rebar that fell. All right. Let's get these magical floaty blocks taken care of here. You don't need that going on for any longer. I just don't even like the way that looks. Ugh. So yucky. I think a zombie is taking notice to us over here. Oh! Look at him creeping up on me. Oh yeah, those blunt weapons climbing. Just a climbing, folks. Let's see. Let's get the next tier done. Probably could have just done the whole darn thing in these. Honestly, I have to count it out, but maybe we'd had to put a support in the center or something. But for the most part, stepping on the squishy. Don't you misplace a block, Grand Spartan. Ow. I turned up the game sound just a little bit. Had it turned down because we were augering all that reinforced concrete. Yeah. Get it. Something like that. Like this. And we'll get up here and build our shotgun turret cage at some point soon. Get those installed and powered up. Still have to figure out how I'm going to do that. Don't have a lot of room to work with up there. Might have to make a little room on top of the base. You know, a little raised area. Gonna raise up. Put a little base on top or something. Might even do it underground. I don't know. One way or the other. Need to figure that out. How I'm going to wire that so it doesn't look disgusting. We were just talking about that the other day and about wiring things up so that the wires aren't all just sticking out all over the place. And I tend to try to keep mine as clean as possible. But, of course, I have all of you sitting here watching me. And if it were just me, I'd still keep them semi-clean. But I wouldn't take as much time to make them all pretty. Well, we worked that out just right with the quarter blocks. I think we're going to have just enough to finish out what we have to finish out. Really, more zombies? Is another wandering horde? All right, well, that is done. Where is that zombie? Oh, she's crawling over there with no leg. Crawling over there with no leg. Yeah, see, I could probably get away with taking that down. Little section in the center and just making it I don't know, we'll just leave it like that. I don't feel like getting into too much augering today with the rest of that. Well, a shotgun turret, one can go there for sure. So, center. Definitely the center. Let's take this out. RIP headphone users. All right, we need some plates. Wet concrete plate. Let's make, how many do we want to make? Let's make 6. We shall make 6 of those. Let's get our shotgun turrets on our belt here. We need to put it down. How many blocks is that up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not as high as I would like for it to be, but they're going to mostly be in the center, aren't they? Make sure it's all right. Yeah, that's all right, mama. Right there. Let's go down and look at it from down there and see what it looks like looking up at it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that should be good. We're going to take our wet plate. Do a little advanced. Stick it right there. I'm going to upgrade that too. We'll have to go get our bars. Our bars are at the base. And we'll bar it up. Oh, look at all the bodies over there. I didn't realize we had all these. And they all died on the little wooden spikes that could. Yeah, a little more laid back of an episode today. Hope you don't mind. Figured, now, son of a gun, what did I do wrong? Okay. So I wanted to take this one out, right? Yeah. This beam right here. Get it while it's wet. You gotta get it while it's wet. Come on, Spartan, get it. All right. Then we're gonna shift this around into here and put that aiming right there. Did I do that right? I guess I did. All right. And we could probably do a little seal job on this thing. Seal it off. You know, I thought about it. Might need to make some exploding crossbow bolts. I don't see why we couldn't. Ah, poor fellow. Maybe do this number right here. Well, let's get this one while it's wet. Once again, you got to get it while it's wet, folks. Don't want to get it while it's dry. I'm going to put that there. A little something like that. Mm-hmm. Give me a little access to it. And do the same over here. Let me repair the auger. Get that up in tip top. Tip top, you don't stop. To the. Take care of this. Take a sip of my coffee while I do it. Mm-hmm. Be looking something like that. Over here too. All right, and now what I could do is I could make a little room. Because I don't want to take up the center. I want the center to be nice and open so I can just get up in here and work it. But Let's count these blocks out and see how far it is from over here to over there. 18. So that would be 2 relays wide from there to over there. Let me count that one more time. From this gun, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, we could get away with 2 relays to reach that. I build myself a little room out there on the side to house the... You know what we could do? I'll tell you what we could do. Another zombie bandage is pouring up in. Oh, hurt my leggy. Or, oh, I did it again. It's just because my leg's already hurt. I take a little small fall and take damage. Need to make some more bandages too. Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All around. That's kind of big, though. That's a little bigger than I had imagined that I'd want it. But we're not going to have anything up there. There's not going to be anything up there. Though I did just get a good idea. Ooh, Spartan had a good idea. Wow. I don't get those very often, eh? A little something like that. We're never going to need to go any higher, so I don't see why we can't do this. How much cement are we left with? Lots and lots of cement. I'm always concerned about things falling. That's like my worst fear, I guess, is that your stuff's going to fall in on you, and it's not really even a big deal. Oh, look at that. Construction tool 40. We needed that for something. I forgot what it was now, but we have it now. Okay. Would help if I had a support in the center to do this, to be able to put anything up here. But I want to make this so that we can move in and out all around, up and down. Let's push it to the limit. Walk along the road. Oh yes, I see. That's gonna happen. Yeah, we certainly pushed it to the limit. We're gonna run out of rebar. That's okay. Though we need to go back to the base and take care of some things over there, some stuff and things over there. Get this back into the upgraded state that it once was in. Oh, I hear a dog. Or a wolf. Oh, he's right there. Oh, doggy. You didn't know where it came from. Come here, doggy. He is down. Need to go get that meat. But I tell you what. Bum, 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 bum. Have that song stuck in my head now, too. It's not even that good of a song. Bum, bum, bum. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't look centered, but it is, my friends. I just wonder how much weight that's going to hold. Should be fine, because those quarter blocks are all technically attached Ah, it is just as wide, though, isn't it? It is just as wide. Well, let's test it. Let's test it and see. Crow said he had some issue like this today, except for his is a couple blocks bigger than mine is. Let's see if that one support in the center actually made all the difference for it. We're about to find out right now. Now we're going to run out of rebar. Come on, rebar. All right. One support in the center. Did the little trick. The magic. I don't like the way that looks, but yeah, it is what it is. It's fine. It shall work for us. Oh, we had 3 more right there I could have used, plus some over in the edge there. Now the next trick is the weight. Let's add the weight to it and see what happens. May have to reconfigure a couple things here to make this work. This is a last minute decision to do this, a last minute idea. I was originally going to use a different design for the room to house the generator. But I thought, hey, let's see if I can take this out, upgrade that. We could do it this way and get away with it. Don't have a lot supporting down here below us. We're just kind of up on stilts. Up on stilts. So, I could do a little something like this. Well, we've done 42 minutes worth of building today. You believe that? I don't believe that at all. I think that thing is lying to me. And we could put it up here, center. And let's get some poles. Let's get our wet concrete pole centered. All right. I need to put my plate down over there too. Oh, those are ready. We'll do that. Don't let me forget to do that, because I very well may forget to do that. Oh, did I make the wrong kind? Oh, no. That should be good. I'm going to hurt my leg. No. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Right on through to the other side. Right on through to the other side. Guys getting thirsty. Said, give me something good to drink, Spartan. Well, it's going to stink if I stick a generator up here. I guess that's why we have a backup, though. In case the whole thing were just to go and collapse. And that's where it's going to go. I think once all that dries, reinforced concrete, I don't know. Maybe someone was saying the wet concrete has the same stability as the dried. Of course, that is reinforced, though, versus the regular. So it should hold a little more. All of this honestly needs to be upgraded to reinforced, but we're probably not going to have enough to do that. I want to save it, too. I want to save it just in case. Now, let's get on down. Tell you what, I can upgrade, though. It's dry. I have to do it from the bottom. Can't do it from the top, do it from the bottom. That's what I always say. All right, let's get this to right here. Advanced placement. Put that there. So we just need our bars. So we'll need 1, 2 bars there and 1 in the front. So I think I made more than 6, but we just need a 6 for these 2 now. Later on, we'll change that up. We'll change up the way they look up there. Probably should knife those. You know, I already have my relays and the generator and everything. While I'm here, let's just do this thing. Let's just do it before I go back. I was just going to go back to the base and get some other things going. We'd save this for another time, but we're here. Might as well get her done. Mm-hmm. Tell you what, let's build it here. Whoa, what are you doing? Flipping and a hopping and a jumping and a popping. Make sure that's the center. Is that the center? Does that look like the center to you? Looks like the center to me. Except for let's spin it. Mm-hmm. And did I goof up on the height of the poles? I don't think it really matters if I did. Tell you what we could do. How far will it reach all the way over there? Oh, son of a gun. Look at that, it will. Well, it ain't pretty, folks, but it's going to work. Going to get us by our first horde, at least. Get us by the first horde, and what we'll do on the next horde. Well, by then I'll have more time and resources. I was going to say I'll just run one this way and run one that way. What I could do, honestly, I could put a shielded relay right there. But we're not going to worry about that. We're not going to get all fancy with it. Let's stick an engine in there. A little bit of fuel. And I do believe I can reach that from up there down here. Same on this side. Forgive me for not getting all pretty and fancy with it this time around, but this is just a temporary fix. We're going to have to use a land claim and pick some of this stuff up at some point and do it a bit differently. But right now, that's going to hold us over. As soon as I get those bars, you know, I may not even put in a hatch door. Because nothing's going to come up here and mess with that. We're going to have to move them anyway. You know, because we're going to have one there and one there eventually. We'll have 8 going around this thing. And it might be just a bit larger as well. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. We'll see how it handles this first horde that we take on. But the plate's still not dried. We don't have any shotgun shells. We could get up in there and aim them, right? The generator's not turned on. That's okay. Good deal. Well, nice. He had paper and mechanical parts. I still have my knife on me. I surely do. Those bodies didn't go away. No, they didn't. They are still here waiting. We're right here waiting for you. Okay, so we'll just need to get a little crazy with the spikes here before it all goes down. Well, we hadn't been over there all day long. Let's do a sort and see what we're left with here. I need to move that storage that's over here to over there now. We'll do that some other time. Is it tried? Make that reinforced. And this one, yeah, we didn't get this one either. At least get those up to reinforce. Probably make that steel if I have just a tiny bit of steel. We want those to be steel. I can take these spikes down now. Don't need those any longer. They're sort of a waste. We're not going to worry about anything climbing up there. I tell you what, though, just for time's sake, today, because we're going to have to do something like over here. How many plates do we have? 4? Yeah, we're going to have to do something like that over on the outside. You know what? That might have not been a bad idea to leave them It's just one more kind of deterrent, I guess. But we'd have to put log spikes right there and right there to make that work. So we'll look at that later. But I'll make some more plates to put on the outside to keep the spiders from crawling up. Every one of those. Stop that silliness from happening. All right. It looks like an airdrop on the ride back. No, it's out in the middle of the ocean. Well, let's go to this laggy town. I think Glimpse said today he loaded up the same seed on his single player and went to this same city. Of course, I think he was just playing creative mode and flying around, but he went to this same city and said it was doing the same thing for him. It was stuttering. But he saw what I was talking about, how buildings are spawning inside of buildings. And it's just some weird thing with the generation of this city that's different from any I've seen so far. Maybe I can point out a couple things to you that I see as different. I've looked at this game enough. I should be able to notice little differences. Find the difference in the picture game. And big difference. The big difference to me is the building that you most commonly see in a wasteland biome city. Those things are like touching each other, and you never saw that before, not to this magnitude, not this many. So look right here in front of me, okay? See how all of these buildings generated? Look at down that street. That street is just full of one building next to another building, next to another building, and they're all just touching each other. There's a little tiny alleyway in between, and the whole city is like that, not just this one section. Look across there. Look at that. There's so many buildings having to be rendered in here that I think it's just doing something to my system. Because my FPS will be fine. It's just popping up on the screen. Every time a new batch of buildings pops up, it skips for just a moment. I can still hear the forges burning. I hear those forges burning. I'll take the coal in and... we're going to sell the bullets. Gotta leave my tuna in there. Son of a gun. You all convinced me to take my tuna out before. I'm not listening to you again. Ever. I'll leave my tuna in there. Leave my tuna alone. Is that ready? No. Won't be long and it'll be ready. No screamers hanging out. That's cool. Good to know. I have one forge burning. The one with the frames. Okay, so yeah, these are out. Let's do the test here. All right. One wood and one frame. All right, here's the test. One wood burns for 50 seconds. Takes 2 wood to create a frame. So 50 seconds. But if you put in a frame, 2 minutes, 30 seconds. See the difference there? You see what I did right there? See that? So that's the difference. And we're going to take our bars out. We need those. Yes, we'll take the steel. Let's get our food put away in here. You know what? I'll sort all that stuff out off camera. Let's make a few frames real fast. How many can we make? 2,000? Let's make 500. How about that? Just to spit them out. Turn that on, get that kicking. We don't have any stone. Ugh, tiny little bit of stone. And this one is good. We just need to put a little more iron in there. Get those resources put away. Tell you what we're going to do, going to make some more gunpowder. I already have the wood in there, so it is good. Gunpowder, 1474. Didn't we have some over here? We have 1,879 over there. Mechanical parts, bones, rotting flesh. We're going to stick the paper where the paper's supposed to go. Same thing with the scrap iron, and might as well do the forged iron. That way, Glimpse called me a noob earlier because I had forged iron in there. But you use forged iron to craft with. That's my crafting bin, you know, my crafting box. That one's out. No need to smelt more lead. No need for that. You in there. And you in there. Go ahead and get that topped off. Might as well take this clay out of here. It's only 166, but it's already capped. So put that in there. Do a sort. So we have a little bit of stone. I think I'm going to take... Are we completely out of lead? Well, that's not good. How many shotgun shells did we end up with? Let's assess what we have. So we have enough for 2 shotgun turrets and a little handful of shells left over. Good. That's all we need. But we need to find lead. We need to find lead. Better lead or we're going to be dead. Oh, there's one more right there. So the catwalks, we might be able to get that done before the horde. I don't know if I'm going to trust it or not, just being wooden. They can just walk up and 2-shot that. We're down in hydration as well. Well, that was a day full of it, ladies and gentlemen. We accomplished, we accomplished a little bit today. Pretty good amount of work done to the base. Looks like we're going to be ready for the horde, at least for the 21-day hordes. When we come back tomorrow, it'll be day 19. And we'll try to get all that we can get. Take those wet concrete plates with us. And might as well take the quarter blocks back over there as well. Do a sort. I don't see why we don't just take all of this stuff. The engines, I think I can leave the engines here. I believe that one turret, or there's 2 turrets, should be good on that single engine. Maybe more gas for whatever reason we could take with us as well. And concrete. Nice, look at that. Look at that concrete. I like that stuff so much. Almost as much as I like steel. And honestly, I probably shouldn't be smelting down all of the stone that I'm smelting, because I have a good feeling we're gonna be moving shop here pretty soon. We're moving all this stuff over. But I want to make sure I have enough to build everything we need to build. We just, the forge room's kind of the only thing left. I tell you what, let's take the stone out. There's 1,700 there. Let's do this. Let's clean these out. Let's clean them out. And do the same thing there. And let all of that produce. That's another few thousand or so between the 2 forges. And we'll have some spare stone, and we'll take that over there with us eventually when we move bases from one place to another. Boy, all the gas that we can make. It's just an incredible amount of gas. Let's go ahead and put our gunpowder away. Take out a little bit right there, another 1,000. All right, so a decent amount of paper. Want to get into making my own paper. As soon as we start taking on these hordes, I have 236 bones we can convert into glue in the chem lab. Where's that? Glue. We just need the bottle murky water. And I have sand for glass jars. Where is that at? Which one is that in? Is that one in here? Yes, glass. Glass jar. 160. Go ahead and get rid of that sand in there. And we might as well do forged iron. How much can we do? 1597. Let's do 1,000. And you'll see why I'm making so much forged iron eventually. It'll make sense to you and why I made that much. And the rest of it will make steel. So we'll get that kicking. Looks like 112 minutes is going to cover all of that. Take that out of there so it's not smelting any more steel or iron down. And we'll move shop. I don't know if we'll do it tomorrow or not, but soon. Soon and very soon. We're going to move on over to the other base. Get it done. What kind of handlebars do I have in there? Huh. Oh, yeah, an auger blade. Take a little steel. Take a little steel. Take an auger blade. Recipe. Craft it. Craft it, Grand Spartan. Here we go, 3. Little 400 action. Look at that. That's going to improve the quality of our auger. 505, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Thank you for watching today, ladies and gentlemen. Have yourselves a good day, good evening, wherever you may be located. And I'll see you all tomorrow.